Hey guys, Jumpy Cool here. Welcome to the 10-year anniversary on YouTube. It is pretty crazy to believe that it has been 10 years of making videos, but yeah, 10 years. So here we are going to be um, making a new tutorial on how to build a treehouse. So what's gonna happen is I'm going to make a treehouse. To the best of my ability. And this is on a super flat world, but there is a village there, so just ignore it. So first we gotta have like the trunk of the tree, right? So where can we put a door? I'm trying to make it look almost alright. So we can put a door like there, and then have this. This is where we go up. So I mean, the first thing I'm making a tree is making the first thing I'm making a tree house, making a tree. Unlike the last video where I just, or the not last video, the original video where I just built up a what's it called? Just built up like a wooden pillar, and then built a house like that. We're actually going to be building a true tree house. So we got to start with the trunk of the tree, like I said. And nope. So this will be the trunk of our tree. It's pretty ugly, but I'm not the best builder in the world, so it's gonna be. And here we'll put our ladder. So this is, we're gonna put, let's do let's do a little something like that. Make almost like a checkerboard pattern. Well, here's what, give me some cobblestone slabs. Gonna lay in like almost like a foundation. So that'll be the base of our tree. No, wait, what? Hold on. If you can't tell, I'm doing this completely without a script, as I do most of my videos. So if it seems like I don't know what I'm doing, chances are I probably don't. And I just left the world, sorry. Did not mean to do that. This video is gonna be, I meant to go to options and turn to peaceful so that nothing else spawns. And I'm getting lag spikes, sorry. That needs to stay grass. And we'll put just a casual oak door. Nope, casual oak door on it. So this will be the base of our treehouse. Now we gotta add some roots coming out of the tree, you know? Gotta make it look natural. Not just like I built it in 5 seconds. And yeah, the roots gotta go up the tree a little bit. So that they look better, you know? You know what I'm talking about? There we go. See, it's already looking so much better. And then we're just gonna put some, nah, not like that. Just gonna put some so you can tell they're hopefully you all can hear the actual soundtrack in the background. That's just the Minecraft soundtrack. So Microsoft, don't smite the channel, please. It's it's been 10 good years of the channel, of course, and so yeah, now we have our good base of our tree. And so what we're gonna do, we're going to make a nice maybe some, and then stone buttons, maybe, just to make it look a bit nicer. Here, let's actually get rid of that there, because then I can no buttons. There we go. That looks nice. That's a nice path. So it's a pretty stubby tree, but we're just gonna scrap the pattern altogether. I'm gonna be completely honest. I prefer just having the cobblestone. So of course we're gonna be building. We gotta build branches. So we gotta build some branches coming off the tree. Wow, that looks terrible. This is going to look absolutely disgusting. But you know, doesn't matter. It's all for fun, right? So, but anyway, so we've got to build it up, and by the way, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. I am just gonna say, this isn't the last video on the channel. The channel is still strong. This happens to be 10 years. And so I decided that I wanted to do like a 10-year special, because, of course, you know, it's a huge milestone. Funnily enough, I'm not recording this on the actual 10-year day. I'm recording this the day beforehand. I'm recording this on November 7th, but it'll go up November 8th. So right now it doesn't look great, but now we're actually gonna build. What we're gonna do here. I wish they had these as slabs, honestly. This is where we're actually going to build our treehouse. So it's going to be 5 by 5. So not too big, but if I can stop lagging, it'd be great. Just gonna add some branches, you know. Trees need branches to you know, stay. A tree is nothing without its branches. So. Yeah, it doesn't look great. But, here, whoops. Let's just get some leaves. And now see what we're gonna do. So we're just gonna, these are oak leaves, right? Yeah. Just gonna leaf everything. We're gonna leaf no stone unturned. Everything is gonna be nice and furnished. Yeah, it's gonna look really nice. This is also my first time actually building nature. So, this is probably going to look terrible, as I said, but... So, we're not really going to build walls for it. We're just going to have the leaves be the walls. So, it's already starting to look. We're gonna have a nice view of the village. And let's just break that out. There we go. It's slightly offset. Because, you know, it's a tree house, so we want it to kind of look like it's part of the tree. I'm realizing you don't really need windows. You can kind of see straight through, but it just looks nice. So, you know, it doesn't look too terrible. I'm gonna make some leaves hanging down. So that it looks almost overgrown a bit. I would put vines, but I know vines spread like crazy. So let's just add some foliage here. There we go. That looks much better already. Now let's just make some. Let's just kind of do that around the entire thing. Just make it droop. And of course we're gonna make it. Whoa, that looks terrible. Okay, scratch that. I started doing way too much out on the branch. Gotta do more on the tree. It's gotta be going down the tree, you know? It's not all about the branches, it's about the core of the tree. But I mean, look at this. You go in, you have a nice welcoming open area, and then you come up, you're gonna have this. Well, I could break that, and I could break that. So then you'll have this nice area. I should put some wood right there. Just so it's a little bit bigger, and then you'll have this whole area, and then you'll come down here, and you're in your actual house. So I did kind of lie. This isn't a tutorial per se. I'm not actually telling you all how to do anything. I'm mostly just using this to just talk. While I'm building a treehouse, which I haven't done in, you know, a long time. I haven't actually tried building a house that's a tree. I'm realizing I probably should have built it a little bit further off the ground. See, now we can add some branches coming off of it. I'm gonna turn my render distance down to 2 and just turn everything down to 2, or down to the minimum. So now we're in an analog horror and ARG, but it's fine because if I see Herobrine, I'll just leave the world. So yeah, this is creepy. But here's what we're doing. Just build up. We'll make it look better. Yeah, we can make it look a lot better, but here's what I'm thinking about doing. I feel like we actually do end up taking the route of making it to where you can't see, so that it looks a lot more tree-like. which I'm realizing is going to take a little bit of extra effort because I didn't think about that. So I want to have some of it showing, of course, but you know, I don't want it to be too overbearing. Like, you could see it's there, but kitty! I'm sorry. I saw a cat and I had to, so. Speaking of which, I'm not sure when the last time I made a regular video on the channel was. Which is really bad because, you know, it's my channel and I should know, but I don't know. So depending on when I last made a video, you all might have heard about my cat Coda. I'm not 100% sure, but we got a new, I'm not saying a new cat. It is a new cat, but we got another cat. Her name is Coda, and she is a very silly girl. Go ahead and put on our glass. We love her, of course. She is our baby, but she is a psycho. Indy doesn't. Our main cat. I'm saying main cat. Our original cat, Indy, who we still have. Don't get the wrong idea here. Isn't a huge fan of Coda, but you know, it doesn't really matter. It's not exactly relevant. Yeah, so it kind of the house kind of looks like garbage, but I also haven't roofed it or anything, so we're gonna build up. I'm gonna build up one more block, and then this is where I'll put in. Actually, let's actually use the slabs so that it could be slightly higher up. So you'll have 3.5 blocks. There we go. That's much better. I'm realizing it's very awkward. There's no music anymore, so it's just me talking. So let's build a treehouse. We're almost done. Surprisingly, with the outside of it. So it's not gonna look great, but you know, nothing's perfect, and my building definitely has improved since November 8th of 2015, but which is really crazy to say of 2015 because you know, it doesn't really feel like it's been 10 years at all. It feels like it's been more like 5 years. But that's all thanks to COVID, you know, so. There we go. Alright. Ta-da, we have our treehouse. So, now we get to the fun part here. I'm gonna put... So, we're done with the actual natural. Let's put some lanterns around. Actually, we're actually not done with the natural part. I'm gonna just come here, place a couple lanterns so that... I don't think anything will be able to spawn in there anyways, but just to be safe. Better safe than sorry, so... Now we can hang some lanterns from... any possibly not very accidental I'm gonna put some lanterns down. There we go. So now we have the actual treehouse built, and it's beautiful. There's XP orbs. What are those? Flying around everywhere. Now I'm realizing this is a very tall, a very tall room. So here's what I'm gonna do. Give me some chains. Not chain command block. I'm gonna hang one from the ceiling. Ta-da! There we go. Looks real nice. And I'm actually gonna be able to do that. I'm realizing lighting is gonna be a slight issue in here, but I can just do that and it'll be fine. So look at that. All right, now give me some stairs. Right, and nothing's a head hitter. Yeah. All right. Cool. So now here, what I can is this. I can cobblestone it. Yeah. So now we get to actually work on something that's, depending on who you ask, easier and harder. The inside. So there's not going to be a balcony like there was in the original house. But there is still going to be a bed, and since we're basing it off of 10 years ago, we only had red beds, so there's going to be a red bed there, and then here's what we're going to do. We are going to, oh, wait, nope, cod, give me some raw cod. Alright, no kitty, you go over there. What should we name you? What are we gonna name the cat? What should we name the cat? Aw. I'm gonna name you Charles. I'm gonna name you Charles, right? Yeah. So, wait. Go up here. Aw, look at that. So now it's just gonna be, oh, you gave me a gift. Thank you, Chuck. Alright. So we have our pet cat Charles now. I know. The house is looking nice. So we have our chest, we have our storage there. This is pretty much just gonna be the bed area. Up here we could put a crafting table, put a furnace up here. There's not room for an enchantment setup, but you're not gonna need one. You know, you're living comfortably. And what's another functional? Yeah, functional blocks. None of these. I mean, I guess I could just put. I'm gonna put a barrel there. Just so that you can store whatever you may need up there. Give me a blast furnace and a smoker. And then I will put a brewing stand right there. There we go. Look at that. Nice place. Kind of blend into the walls as well. It's a very nice, humble abode. And I'm going to make... Oh, nope. I just realized I do not want to do that. That was completely accidental. What I am realizing, I can just do that. There we go. Ignore my little slip up there. So what else are we gonna need? Let's go down and what could we put down here? Can I have some music, please? Let's just kind of scroll through and see. Oh, an armor stand. We need an armor stand up there. Yeah, so let's just get diamond armor because it's classy. I'm actually, oops, wrong thing. Like that, and then we can put our armor stand right there. So there we go. Now we have our armor stand, we have our chest, we have our cat, we have our bed. What else is missing? No balcony, because we can't fit it. I'm trying to think what else we could possibly need in here. But do I have a free cam in this? If I do, it would be, I'm not sure what, but I just took a screenshot. Whoops. But no, I mean, so this is our finished treehouse. It's a very humble abode. There's not really much to it, but you know, it looks nice, and I think this is a great way to cap off 10 years of this YouTube channel. You know, by ending right where we started. Except now there's a cat. It wasn't one of those before. And there's no balcony, so we lost a balcony and gained a cat. But I think that's a worthy sacrifice, personally. So yeah, no, we're just gonna do one final pan of the house. So here's the front, and then we're just gonna. I wish there was a way to move. I guess I could tap fire, but I don't want y'all hearing that. But then, I mean, it's a really humble house. Yeah. So that is going to cap off the 10-year anniversary video. I mean, there's really not much to it. Thank you guys for your support over the past 10 years. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys for 10 more years, maybe. if the platform hasn't been taken down or anything by YouTube. I mean, not the channel. If everything goes to plan, we should still have this in 10 years. But yeah, no, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like and subscribe would be amazing. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See ya.